Okay, where was I last time? Trying to play with the wrong controller, apparently. Oh yeah, I was dying a lot. Pop that. Item. Those. Two of those. Okay, what is in this thing? Oh yeah, Insight Trader. Guess begons cause. These seem a lot better than what I have. Okay, Taos Ritual. Oh, I need more blood echoes. Okay. Okay, I think I need to go to the Grand Cathedral. Okay. This stuff over here. Love for them to drop some healing items so that way I can get my healing back. I think it's 500 per one, and it would take killing them each like 20 or 30 times to cap out on it. Oh, these guys have a lot of health. Oh, 1400 souls, that's nice though. Blood Echoes. Whatever the game wants to call it, same difference. Bone marrow ash, blood clot. All the bullets. Okay. Pebble. There we go. Got my blood echoes back. Gotta make sure you kill everything. go. Well, those aren't that important now. Well, for now, they aren't that important. Those will be more important once we get to, the main weapon of the run. Okay. Oh yes, there we go, full healing items. Okay. Almost got the same key unlocked. Morning. No, it's bright and early. I've already died once this morning, so it's been a good morning. What's the point in letting me talk to it if it has nothing to say? Twin bloodstones. Well, I figured I need to get a little bit earlier than I do normally, mainly because later today I've got some plans, so about 1 I'll be hopping off. So, still a little bit till then, but, stop with the fireballs. Good news is now, depending on if PlayStation Now lets me, I might be able to do, also stream the Star Wars Force Unleashed games. Which would make perfect sense, given we are a Star Wars Discord to be able to live stream those. Ow. They're pretty fun games. Just the graphics don't live up to, example like this. But, they're, I consider them more RPGs than, like, just a typical game. Because you do get to choose to level up, like, your force powers and which ones to level up. Example, Force Lightning best power in the game, next to Force Repulse. But the beginning of the game is always a sad one for fans of the Wookiees. But eventually we'll get there. Bloodborne isn't too long of a game. The only thing that really make it long is dying. So if we can avoid doing that more. Okay, antidote, pebbles. But yeah, I can also do the Lego Star Wars games. But right now me and the wife are playing through the complete saga, I think it was called. And I'll probably really get into live streaming those games once the Skywalker saga comes out. because I do plan on getting it when it comes out. There is no ands, ifs, or buts she can tell me that will make me not want to get it when it comes out. Well, that's kind of the point. But yeah, trust me, you haven't seen the worst of them yet. There's one creature that is literally a just giant glob of dead bodies and bones. And we will be fighting him later, because he is a required boss fight. He's okay. He's an easy fight, luckily. There are some fights in this game like I am not looking forward to getting back to. Especially after how my first run against them went. Because I do plan on doing like all the optional bosses, because throughout a lot of the game there are just side areas. Like, I think technically where I'm at now is a optional area a little bit. But I figure after the fun that happened last time with attempting the DLC, probably a good little bit too early, we'll avoid the DLC for a little bit longer. There we go. Cursed Sharp. Downloadable content. Basically anything that didn't come with the game off launch. Some common examples are typically in most games there's map packs, weapons, stuff like that that you can pay extra later to get with the game or for the game. Example, like Call of Duty does their season pass, and it's or used to do the season pass, and it was like 4 DLC packs that you would download, and they'd come with maps, weapons. Yeah. Basically, that whole area where I kept dying last time, right toward the end, with the two jerks with the whip weapons, is an area that is not included in the base game, and you'd have to pay extra to go to. Hence why I've never played it, because I was not going to pay $18 for the DLC when it's on sale I could pay $18 and buy the game and the DLC in total. But yeah, downloadable content. If you list off some games you've played more recently, I can tell you like potentially some of the like DLC that the game has, just to kind of give a reference to a game you know. Wham! You said you've played Minecraft in the past, right? Like the, Windows/Bedrock edition? Or even the console edition? So you know how well, hopefully you'll know this, because I don't know how long ago it was since you've played that. But they sell, like, the skin packs and the, I think they call them resource packs, but I call them texture packs to change how the game looks and all. Right, yeah. Downloadable stuff like that. The difference is, most games nowadays have it to where you have to pay for them. And some games like this, where they're console exclusive, as of right now still, don't have them yet. Lake. Yes, I know. Well, yes, Lake, I can see that game. Thank you. But yeah, oh yeah, well, like, example on a computer there, typically there are ways to get stuff like that for free. Console, not so much, unluckily. And I've been reading, apparently, since Minecraft is now cross-platform, if you, like, somehow have the, I forget what it's called on Bedrock Edition, but there's a Pokemon mod for it, or example, other mods for Minecraft on the Windows Edition, through a website they're linked to. You can technically mod Minecraft on console. You just have to join the world, apparently, or the realm. And it's like, yeah, that's a lot of work for something I should be able to do anyways. But Sony's like, no, we don't like people messing with the coding of games on our console. Okay, where are we? Madman's knowledge. Oh, here we go. Okay. Boss time. I bet you'd have never guessed a wide open room with almost nothing in it would be the boss room. Yeah, it's not that bad. The whole kind of point of it is to be patient, because even though I just killed that dude, the actual thing with the big health bar at the bottom will like respawn it eventually. And you just gotta keep chasing it down while it's being invisible. What? Okay. Whatever, game. Who reacted to me? But yeah, this one's a fairly easy boss fight. But it, something pretty important is locked behind it. Where is it? There it is. That was going well for a second. So now it's important to bum rush the last one, because it can revive the other one. Yes. Ow. Great. Douchebags. There we go. Prey slaughtered. But yeah, easy fight. Just takes practice. Well, that's the whole game in a nutshell. It's all easy, you just gotta practice it. But that item is very important. Rune workshop key. Okay. It's the item I just got, Ruined Workshop Tool. So, what that allows me to do is this table back here allows me to, put runes onto my character, which in this example just raises my physical defense, but there are ones where, like, enemies will start to drop more, EXP stuff for me, I can carry more healing items. It becomes more important the later you get. But for now, it's not super de-duper important. So 5 levels. So more damage and more health. And let's use these. So, let's purchase as many of those as we can. And then we come here. Chalice Dungeon. Oh, well, I don't have the blood echoes for it. Oh, too bad. So, yeah. Now we've got to get an item called the Tonsil Stone. I believe. I think. I don't remember. Actually, no. I can just head back to Central Yarnum here. Okay, will you give it to me?
Whatever. Have I below?
Okay. It says I just gotta talk to NPCs and I can get the next item for progression. Smack. Smack. Let's see. They will jump out of these cages and kill me. I wouldn't say super consistently. I typically play like, you know, 2-3 times a week maybe, when I'm not working. It just depends on my work schedule. But with my new work schedule where I'll be off, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I do plan on probably live streaming that a little bit more. Just because it is a very chill game where I don't really have to pay too close attention to it. Plus, I mean, it's something that technically, if you guys have it no matter what you're on, we can play together. Okay. Let me see. Can I go through the door? Or is it still locked? Right. Yeah, that's another thing I've been considering with this series, doing this, is that it can just be something where, you know, other than Star Wars, the guild can play potential stuff together. It will not always be me playing a single player game. Heck, I mean, I was trying to get some of those together too. Hold on, minigames. Heck, I'm even considering, you know, depending on how many of our guildmates still play it, downloading Warzone again, and seeing if people want to do some party ups on that. Because I know Warzone is still a meh in popularity game. Like, you know, it's not my favorite game, but I mean, I'll play it. Not the best at it, but I'll play it. It's, the free-to-play Call of Duty Battle Royale game on, it's on console for the most part. It's also on PC, but you need a really, really high-end PC if you're going to play it on PC. You really just gonna sit back and shoot me? You are not gonna melee fight me? Ow. But yeah. Oh my god, wombo comboed. Oh hey, that guy's important later. If I let him kill me, he'll be important. More things to do. But yeah, I can't just sit and play one, like, game genre all the time. I have to play, like, different styles of games, or I just get bored. I just can't do it. That's why 90% of my phone's memory is devoted to different games, so that way I don't get bored just playing one style of game. I play Call of Duty on my phone, I play Pokemon on my phone, I play Final Fantasy on my phone, and when it was available, I played Kingdom Hearts on my phone. I still play Marvel Strike Force on my phone. I actually play Yu-Gi-Oh on my phone. Oh god. Oh god, Wombo combo. Yu-Gi-Oh on my phone. Sometimes. Oh, yeah. If I were to only play, like, 2 games overall, like, you know, nothing else. It would get to the point where, like, I just wouldn't want to play the games anymore. Like, example, if this was all I had to play, Yeah, I'd get really good at it. Or, well, better. Oh yeah, that's the one thing in Minecraft I'm not the best at. I am too lazy to build. This guy sucks. Like, I'll build like your basic wooden house and just leave it at that. I won't really organize my chest either. Like, if me and the wife play together, I just enjoy the exploring. I don't really care for the building. The exploring and fighting. Oh, that hurt. That sucked. That could have been really bad. Oh. But yeah. Like every now and again, like I'll build, like I've done some really cool enchanting building based designs, like oh my god. I built a house just for my enchantment table and all that had had this cool blue fireplace, campfire on top, making it look all magical and stuff. But other than that, yeah, I really just stick for the exploring and the fighting. And mining. I do enjoy mining. Oh my god. Will you just die, dude? I hate fighting this one. This one in specific. Most other NPC douchebags in this game are not this bad. Like, yeah, they all suck to fight, but this guy is like the worst of the bunch next to that dude on the roof. Thank you. Okay then. Okay. So this dude, he is important. Kill me. Thank you. That should open up a new area. Everything is of a little importance in this game. Hey look, we have a second viewer. It's not just you and me this time. Such a good prison cell when I can just open the door. Pretty much. It's an area I think technically you can just walk to later. I don't remember fully. But yeah. But yeah. It's a prison. It's a very bad prison, but it's full of some tough enemies, and yeah, so I don't mean these guys, well, these guys suck, but there are much tougher enemies in this area. Example, these guys are a lot tougher than the smaller dudes. But yeah, these guys are like the jailers of the area. But they still aren't the worst things in the area to fight. Yeah. Yeah, they hit that hard, and they're not even the worst things in the area to fight. There are, dudes like the last guys I was just having trouble with earlier, with the gun who kept shooting me up that second set of that spiral staircase I avoided earlier. This seems like a brilliant idea to go ahead and do, but let's see how it goes. As we have discussed before, I am very much so of the mindset of, screw it, this can either go very well or very poorly very quickly. Ow. No. No, that is, much later. But, he's roughly in the same area. Like, he has something to do with this unseen village area. But he is a, one of the more in-game bosses. I can see why you would assume that, though, given he's a giant skelly man. Looks like he's down in the loop. Yes. God! That's surprising. Normally that does not go that well. Spark Hunter badge. But yeah, normally that goes nowhere near that well. Like, I could not tell you how many times I've come into this area, kind of like I have now, and got just absolutely destroyed by that thing. So, for reference, where I am now is where I was fighting that blood-starved beast boss earlier, with the dude with the Gatling gun in the area. This is the door on the, where that just had us was the door on the other side of the area. So, that lets us go back to the Hunter's Dream, and I think that gives us access to a potentially new weapon that I've never used, so I don't know how good or bad it is. Healing items are important. Yep. This thing. It is an electric mace. We cannot afford it yet, but it is something that is an option later. Whether or not I get it, that's a different story, because I might forget to get it. Not unlock anything new in here. Oh, that's how I do. Okay, I'll scoop that up and scoop that up. Those two things I just bought allow me to go into other people's, like if I wanted to invade somebody and try and kill them, or if I wanted to let somebody summon me to have me help them with their boss fight. And I used all my blood echoes again, so can I return to that area? His abode. Oh yeah, great stuff. Let me look up where to get this tonsil stone right quick, because I do not remember. Tonsil stone, Bloodborne. Location. Okay. First light post and the elevator. Okay. So the most interesting thing about this game is the farther you go into the game, there are changes that happen around the world of the game that cause the, okay. Oh, I guess I just can't do it yet. So how do I get to the Forbidden Woods is now the question. Because I don't remember. Nope. Let us return to... here. Like I said, I've only played fully through this game once, so I do not have everything in this game memorized. Which probably makes it a little more entertaining, because that means there's probably going to be a few more live streams before the end of this. On top of probably a lot more deaths. Just being realistic about it. But that area isn't the most important area that the Tonsil Stone unlocks, because it's mainly a PvP hub where players will invade me up until a certain point, and I do not want to be fully dealing with that yet either. We'll probably go to the DLC after I the area where I kept getting my butt kicked by the whip dudes, after I get the main weapon of the run, because I already know what I want to use for the most part. And it is not the hammer. The hammer's cool, but there's an even better weapon, which we will probably trade out in the DLC, because there's probably weapons in there I'm gonna like the design and feel of even more than the one I'm currently thinking of using the whole time. Okay. Ow. Yeah, let's see, can we open... But yeah, the hammer here is just a very slow weapon compared to what I actually plan on using. So let's see, can we open this door? No, I cannot. Oh no. Ow. Ow. Nope. I cannot go that way yet. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna go back for those blood echoes. They probably aren't that important. It's only like 10k of them. So, let's see. Is it down this way? These giants are now asleep. Well, that one's not awake, but... So, in the graveyard to the left, maybe? There's a gate past a sleeping giant. So this way? Don't remember. Okay, this way. This way. Oh, there's Alfred.
Oh, good now. Let's think. Just tell me what... Ah, a bit of once and brought forbid. It was the root and so for the part.
Okay.
I bid you.
Bye. This door. Has this door let me in? Word. Haha! I don't know where I learned that from or how he opened that door, but haha. Haha! Now that I have found the Forbidden Woods, technically I can go, through that area I was just trying to get to, I think. This game is a jumbled mess of of not telling you where to go. Twin Bloodstone. I don't care that they're forbidden. I think they really missed an opportunity by not putting a giant spider in this area. Okay, go ahead and say it now. Which way did I come from? I think I came from that way, so I can go down or I can go up. Let's see what's up. Fire lamp. This guy. I'll give him the enemy, the bosses of the area. They didn't care too much about cliches. I'll go ahead and tell you that now. The bosses of the area are what you'd expect potentially to find in a Forbidden Woods, based on Harry Potter jokes. See, I have a lot of these. Let's use them all, because it's never a bad idea to force yourself to know more things and make the games harder on yourself eventually. The more of those little eyeballs up there, which is called insight, I get, enemies can change and become stronger different things can become enabled in the world. So I can make the game harder on myself just by being like, hey, I'm just gonna use everything I get. This area I do remember a little bit though, because this is a shortcut to the boss later. Because I had to use it quite a few times on my first run. But yeah, now that we're here, technically we can go scoop up the tonsil stone, which will let us go to that other area with PvP enabled. Which I should probably go ahead and go scoop up the tonsil stone, just because I know after a certain point it becomes a lot harder to get and I would forget. That monkey. That monkey. So I want to say I should be able to go here and get it. We will see. Okay.
Oh, crikey. The hours of the night are many. Not even. But step lightly round to the gift of the. Yeah.
There we go. Alright, I'll still be playing. Like I said, I'll probably play till about 12:31-ish. Because then I gotta get ready to go. Okay. Grand Cathedral. Okay. Monkey. That funky monkey. Lab monkey. Okay, there we go. Healed up, healed up, healed up. There we go. Friendly, and it'll teleport me.
Oh, Amygdala. Oh, Amygdala. Have mercy on the poor bastard.
Amygdala.
What did you...
Okay.
Welcome. What is it you... Very well, let me... Farewell.
Oh, okay. I don't have the stats for it. Excuse me. Ooh. Yeah, had I kept following that way, it would have led down here. Woo.
Ah, and an I am for members of the League like any sentence. What do you say? Yes, commit the start.
Welcome. What is it? Very well. Let me. Very.
Going good. Going good. Died to a couple things. I'm in a game area called the Chalice Dungeons, which is a semi-randomly generated area. But the area is technically side content, but it gives potentially way better stuff than what the main story gives sometimes. So I figure why not take a dip in it and see about getting some really good gear from it. I've already increased my weapon damage by probably about, I think about 10 points compared to what it was before. Just based off the items I've picked up that I could equip in it in this area. But what it is there's, I think there's 3 to 5 floors per dungeon you spawn. And it's like first floor and you'll run through it. And then you'll have a boss fight, like this. This is probably one of the easier boss fights. Like, the challenge of this boss fight is the fact that there's multiple enemies, that's it. Like, the dude with the mace is annoying, but the other one isn't that bad. The other two aren't that bad. And then you kill them, and they give you items, and you flick the lamp. Then you go farther down. So, I'm just trying to clear this out, see how far I can get, see about getting a few more gem items that I can put into my weapon to make it a little bit better. But yeah. Basically, that gate is locked on each of the floors until you find a big lever to use to open it. I mean, there are some enemies in this area that you will not typically see in the game. Like, I don't think this thing is all that common. But it is annoying, because it has a lot of defense. Okay, nice. And I don't even know what that actually did. But yeah. Blood of a root. Oh, there she is. So that, like, blood item I just picked up is used to open more of these chalice dungeons, so that way you can, get more items, because it's random. Yeah, but that's not the lever I'm looking for will have this like purple glow to it, not be a normal lever. But yeah. It's a procedurally generated dungeon, and there are like codes available online to like get some really good ones early. So you can get some better gems to imbue in your weapon to make them stronger. And, you're bright. You're dead. He probably was not gonna attack me, but just in case. So, yeah, there it is. So part of why those guys were such an easy fight for me is because they're, more often than not, they're just normal enemies in an area. Like that. But this is the lever, to unlock the gate. The ritual blood stuff is important to opening more. I probably won't do too many because these early ones, while they give better gear than, or better items than some of the early game stuff, they are still not as anywhere near as good as what you'll get later in the game. So there's no real point to farming them. Yeah, so the blood vials are your healing. Blood stones and blood gems and all those are actually used to level up your weapon to make them stronger. I don't trust this. There's just a chest out here in the middle of the open. Okay. Okay. But yeah, and then your level up, EXP stuff, the level up is called Blood Echoes. I know this was the entrance to the area. So I think I need to... First, let's kill this dude. But yeah, had I come to this area sooner before going to, the place with the zappy skeleton boss, I guess that's what that lever did. It pulled a shortcut down. Technically, I think I could have used the dudes in this dungeon to get to that area, but I'm not too sure. But we've now unlocked the boss gate, so let's see if I can beat it with only 6 healing items. And typically on like the 3rd floor there is a bonus room like this. Sometimes they're a little bit longer, sometimes they're a little bit shorter, but typically they lead you to a bonus chest that has a weapon variant in it. There aren't a lot of weapons in the game, but each weapon has like the base form. You can loot off of enemies if you kill them sometimes, or find out in the main overworld. And then there's weapons in this dungeon that are just variants of them with different gem enhancement slots that can make them better or worse than the base version. And just all about exploring to see if you can find them. But yeah, typically the weapons are found in bigger cases like this. It's either going to be a weapon or a really good gem or something for the next dungeon set. Great, I didn't want a weapon game, of course. But yeah, I'll probably, just because I realized I need to shower before I go do anything today, you know, do my plans for the day, I'll probably be calling it here in a few because I need to eat before I go donate plasma also. So, won't be up on here too much longer, but boss time. This boss sucks. Ow. Ha, ha. I see what you did there. This fight sucks. I love that my NPC friend I summoned is nowhere to be seen to help me. I'll give it the music does make this even more intense. There we go. Prey slaughtered. And because this was floor 3, that is the end of this set of the dungeon. The game has, like, I don't know if you've really paid attention, has very little music in it in terms of other than boss fights. So when there is music, it just hypes it up even more. I can sell items. Huh. So I do not need anywhere near that many of these. So 26 of them. Ooh. But yeah, this area now we can because we've completed the chalice dungeon, we can remove the chalice. And now we can create a new one, which can be of the same type, which was that one, the root version, which is a little bit harder, or the central one, which is even harder. And they all have different bonuses toward doing them. So, over time, I'll do them all. But, for now, not as important. I get, let's see. But yeah, let's see. Fire Blood Gem would add fire damage to my weapon, but it would lower my, get rid of my normal scaling, which would mean, I'd actually probably technically lose a lot of damage. Let's see, blunt. That might be... Ooh, that's a big one. That is a big one. Yeah. Big damage upgrade. But yeah. I actually ran out of health for a boss fight. Health items, so that's part of why I'm in this area versus, like, where another boss fight would be. So, I was telling you I need to get that tonsil stone earlier. This is the area as to why I need to get it. This is the Nightmare Frontier. Now, in this place, normally when you walk in, there'll be this notification saying, hey, someone is ringing a bell. Go kill them. And they will spawn, like, other players to try and kill you. I killed her because I did not want to keep dealing with that already. And I believe I've already unlocked the shortcut as well. Yes, I have. So, boss time. I'll probably beat this boss. Hopefully I can do it in one go. Ow. And then I might call it there, but there's a lot of items in this area I haven't picked up yet, so even after I kill the boss, this area is still gonna have to be explored quite a bit. I just don't like the area right now. Drop your face to the ground so I can hit it. Its face is its weak point. Attack it for massive damage. Hitting it anywhere else, I think I was hitting 6s earlier for my damage output. Well, in terms of the easy space, like the back, legs, and the tail. Eventually you can kill it that way, but I don't have the time nor the patience to try and kill it hitting bare minimum damage. Normally, the last time I tried to do this fight, I had waited till I had gotten like the main weapon of the run, because it has a little more reach in it, so it can actually hit her when she's up fully, or well, for the most part. But she's not that bad of a boss fight. The first time I ever fought her, I tried to fight her only using my gun, and that did not go well. For reference, using the item that buffs your gun on my gun right now deals 177 damage to her, which isn't even a tenth of her health, so, or even a fifth, I don't think. So, and yes, she did just rip her own arms off to try and kill me. There we go. So, that, chalice it just mentioned allows me to open, like, a new chalice dungeon area. I don't think it unlocks anything new in the shop. I know the Forbidden Woods unlock, going through the Forbidden Woods and through some of the areas it unlocks will give me access to, the, more short ritual chalice dungeon key item. So, but yeah. Now we have multiple chalices like that, to where we can open up more of the chalice dungeons and just farm them out for good items to improve our weapon, and then EXP to improve ourselves.
Very well, Captain.
I did bare minimal of these on my first run of the game. So there's a lot of things in them I do not know in terms of like how they spawn things and all. But yeah. Can't wait to get more runes. Note. But yeah, that is called the Nightmare Frontier, and if we go back to this area, I do believe because she is dead, that should open the door behind where I got grabbed and dropped and died earlier. But how much do I have? But I am going to call it here.